Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here, and today I'm back at the church parking lot, and it is like night and day. It has been such a beautiful day today for a late December. Man, it was like, it was in the 50s almost all day, sun shining, almost no wind, definitely no rain or precipitation of any kind, and man, at first I was like, I'm going to get out there and fly a jet or do something like that. And I got to taking Christmas decorations down. So here we are a little bit later in the day. Sun's starting to get ducked down. But I still brought out the Bearcat by Arrows. I love this airplane. Let's get this thing in the air. I see several guys hopping on. I do appreciate it, guys. Hope everybody had a great Christmas yesterday. We had a great time with my grandson. He really had a good time. So, all right, almost no wind, but the little bit we do have is coming from the lamppost, so we're going to take off that direction. I got it in high rates, safe off. Let's go one click on the flaps. Doesn't really need it, but we're going to do it anyways. Today we're flying on 3S. 3S, like a 3300, I believe. Here we go. Wheels up, flaps up. We will fly above half throttle almost this whole flight since, look at that. I remembered, don't hit the elevator on the roll. This is that one airplane that I don't blip the down elevator in the middle of the roll to keep it straight, because a lot of my airplanes a lot of times they fly nose heavy. That's just the way I've always flown airplanes, and so that's what I'm comfortable doing. And so what happens is you trim it a lot for upright, so you end up giving it some up elevator, and what happens is when you roll, it'll dive on you, so you got to give it a little down correction. And this airplane is so perfect on the CG, I don't need that. So this one, and we flying like this, and there it dropped just a tiny bit, but usually I give it a little up when I start a roll, kind of like that. And so it doesn't need it because it levels out as it rolls over. Man, I just love flying this airplane. I was letting the throttle get a little below half, and it wasn't liking that. And that's because I am flying on 3S. When I'm flying with a 4S battery in there, you get it about half throttle, and it is perfect. But with the 3S, it likes to be a little bit closer to the 75%. And so I got to remember that, because the last few times I've been flying it, I've been flying it on the 4S battery, bringing it around the lamppost here, getting it up over my head just a little bit. There we go, a little bit of a dive. Now, guys, I flew on Christmas Day. I flew my Ultimate 3D, and the screen got wet and transitioned to model change screen, and so I didn't get my warning on the timer that I was over my 5 minutes. I think I went about 7, and it was too long on the battery, and I lost throttle control. I was able to steer it, so I was able to get it level right before it touched down, but it landed way out there close to the road. Unfortunately, it landed on this side of the ravine where the storm water is, and because it had been raining really hard, that water was super deep, and so I had to go from this side, and because of the heavy rain, all that was like swamp, man. It was nasty. But the airplane leveled out, and so all I had was a little bit of damage to the I think it's the right landing gear was bent back just a little bit, and a wheel pant separated, and it's part foam, part plastic, and the plastic piece broke, so I'll be ordering some replacement parts for that. Or I could have just glued the foam back onto the plastic part, because it didn't even break the styrofoam part. And I'll have to see, because the landing gear itself didn't bend. It was something up in there where it attaches to the fuselage. So I got to see exactly what happened up in there. I haven't taken the screws out quite yet. But man, this thing flying really good today because it's so nice. There we go, big wing over, I believe that's called. Man, I just love this airplane. So, you guys, I asked you guys which airplane should I buy next on the Arrows Warbirds, and a very large quantity of you said that I need that F4U, and so that airplane has been ordered and is on its way. It's already been shipped, and I'm pretty excited for that thing to show up so I can start flying it. I'm gonna assume that, being part of the same series, I'll probably start out with a heavier battery like this one, and expect the CG to be forward of what they have in their manual. Alright, the timer has told me it's time to bring it in, and we don't need 2 crashes in a row, so we're just going to bring this in now. We're not going to try to extend the flight. I think we probably could go longer because I'm flying on the 3300 battery. We're doing this with no flaps. That looked pretty good, guys. I'll take that. No bounce or anything. That was a landing without the flaps on at all. I probably could have slowed it down quite a bit, but I got plenty of room here for these little, I think they're 1100 millimeter wingspan Warbirds. Oh man, the Bearcat, what a wonderful airplane. I can't believe they discontinued this airplane. Wish everybody could have one of these. It is just so much fun. I do hear it full scale off in the distance, just as I got on the ground. He's way up there, so it's not a problem, but I don't like flying when I hear them in the area. You never know what will distract them, and I don't even want to be a distraction, let alone be in their way. And but man, what a beautiful day, and for just an awesome hobby for me to enjoy. I just, a big thanks to the Lord that he has blessed me with such a great thing in my life, and so many great things, by the way. But this hobby and this great weather that we've been having during the 365-day challenge. I am trying to fly every day. I think today was 161 days. So, man, we're getting close to that halfway point. And I think somebody said like yesterday or something was the shortest day of the year. I'm not sure. If so, man, I'm so happy, because these short days are a little depressing. I got to get out here so early to get some daylight to fly. But, guys, the nice days are coming again eventually. And that's going to be so much fun. Carl, that's right. I'm pretty sure the Bearcat is done. It's disappeared off their website for a while now, and I think somebody even talked to the owner, and they said that it's not coming back. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate all your guys' support, and I'm just having a great time with this stuff on YouTube, and I just appreciate you guys. All right, until tomorrow, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.